Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and Pokemon has given us some information concerning the update that's happening this week, as well as their plans for future updates with Live. I will say that things are a bit buried, and I only found out about this because of a link in the forum that someone provided to this, and I appreciate that. It's not easy to get to. I will provide a link in the comments below. So let me read through it. There's some interesting things. I'll read it and make a few comments. So, letter to the community dated August 7, 2023. Dear Pokemon TCG fans, over the past few months, the team has been focused on bringing the most recent Pokemon TCG expansion release, Scarlet and Violet Paldea Evolved, to Pokemon TCG Live. Okay, we got that. In parallel with bringing this new content to the game, the team has been hard at work making significant progress on upcoming optimizations to enhance the game experience. Today, we want to share with you a look at just a couple of changes coming to the game this week. Obviously, there are things that need to be, not just optimizations, but there are things that still need to be fixed in the game. So hopefully that's coming. Let's see what they say here. One of the changes coming to Pokemon TCG Live will replace condensed art in the game's mobile version with full card art. This change will allow the card art to truly shine on the mobile platform and provide more clarity on what your opponent is playing. Now, that was on the notification in the forums, so that's nothing new there. And I'm not, there are issues with the mobile, as we know, and I don't know if that's going to help that. But then they go on here. An update to the visual experience is only one of the goals with this upcoming change in a future update. So not the update that we're going to get this week, but a later update. We plan to remove the data for these assets, which will significantly reduce the load size in both the mobile and desktop versions of the game. This update will optimize the performance of load and installation times for all players once removed. So don't know what that means exactly. Hopefully, that means the game's going to run more efficiently on the phone, that the phones don't heat up so much that you can't play it for long, and that your battery gets drained down quickly. And hopefully, and honestly, Live does put a stress. I have a pretty good PC here, and it does put a pretty high stress on it. It puts more stress on it than much more graphic intensive games do. So it's not well optimized. So hopefully that will improve things. Then they have these before and after images on the mobile. So, showing full card art's good. I'm not sure with the small screen size on a phone if that's a plus or a minus. It probably is a plus, but the optimization obviously is, I think, the bigger issue that we're all concerned about. Now, they continue here in our ongoing effort to increase support for the expanded format experience in Pokemon TCG Live. The current in-game shop will be updated. So that's good. They're still trying to improve, expand it, get it to the full expanded, I believe, is their goal. Starting August 10, so that is when the new Obsidian Flames is available to. Booster packs and theme decks from Sun and Moon series expansions will be available in the shop in exchange for crystals. Products from older Pokemon TCG expansions will continue to be added to the shop as the game updates to support more expanded format cards. We're excited to begin taking these next steps to bring the full expanded format play experience to Pokemon TCG Live. So first off, they are committed to bring full expanded to Pokemon TCG Live, which is good. I will say I do also like the Sun and Moon on expansion. I hope that they keep that as an alternative expanded format. That would be nice. More formats, of course, is good. They're going to get full expanded, which we do want. Hopefully you can do matchups against friends, and then things like GLC and such become possible too. They are going to start adding theme decks in particular, they said, right? Sun and Moon series expansions. Now, there were a couple of Scarlet and Violet theme decks, which I don't think are available. So are they going to add those to the store also? I'm not sure, right? So that's a question to find out. I will take a look at Live to make sure they're not there now. I don't believe they are. And what's interesting to me is if they're going to add these theme decks, then are they going to add themed format, which we had in PTCGO? I enjoyed it. Other people did too. Not everyone did, but having alternate formats is a positive, right, within the game. If people don't want to play them, that's fine. But, so maybe we're going to get theme format back in Live again. It's at least a possibility. Why else would they be selling the theme decks, right? So then it continues here with some other information. The Pokemon World Championships kick off this Friday, and we've got a fantastic digital distribution you could obtain during the live broadcast on Twitch. So it'll be broadcast on Twitch, I guess not on YouTube. Tune in during the stream to snag a redeemable code for Pokemon TCG Live that will grant Charizard EX as a hyper rare card. I think that's something we knew about. I had heard about. You might not have known that, but there will be a code card giving out to get a hyper rare Charizard EX. Although from the basic battle pass, I think we're going to ultimately get 4 Charizard EX anyway, but you'll get a different art, which is nice. In addition to this code, you can expect more Twitch drops, including digital booster packs for the upcoming Scarlet and Violet Obsidian Flames expansion that releases on August 11, 2023. So that's nice. So we're going to be, so they're going to maybe give out some other resources. So we will find out what that is. Now, I thought Obsidian Flames was coming to live on the 10th, but perhaps now it will be the 11th. But we'll see. That's not a big deal from my perspective either way. I do believe the Battle Pass resets on August 10, which then means Obsidian Flames should be available in live on the 10th. So we thank you again for your continued support and feedback for Pokemon TCG Live. We look forward to sharing more details on upcoming changes with everyone in our next letter before the end of the year, the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live development team. So we're going to get another update for the year end. So hopefully they actually follow through on that, right? So that's some information. Well, they haven't told us something like that in the past. Talked about what they're doing now. They've talked about some of what they plan in the future. Obviously, the issues where we can't draw cards, we can't select cards is still a huge issue. So hopefully they're working hard on that too. But at least they're sharing a little bit more about what's going on. So this is a positive thing. Just wanted to share that with everyone. And hopefully these changes are a positive for all of us and just makes the game better. Take care.